Again, it's the Tim Hortons NHL All-Star Player Draft, kicking off a 3-day All-Star weekend here in Toronto, Dave.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. It's actually the first time we've had a draft here at All-Star Weekend since 2015.
That's right, and this is how it works. Basically, there's going to be teams of 11, 4 teams of 11 who will play this Saturday for cash prizes.
It's going to be really good. We needed some help, though, when we had to figure out the draft order. And when you need help, who do you call on? You call on the great one. How about the greatest one in Wayne Gretzky determining the first overall pick at the Hall of Fame? And there it was with that picture of Michael Bublé. Congratulations, Team Hughes. Of course, the co-captain, Wynn Hughes, the NHL's leading scorer for defensemen, coming out now, as well as his co-captain, younger brother Jack, the 3-time All-Star, still recovering from that upper body injury. And Quinn's teammate, Elias Pettersson, playing in his 4th NHL All-Star game, is going to be an assistant captain. And there he is, the celebrity captain, a wink from Michael Bublé, a huge Canucks fan and a Canadian music legend, 5-time Grammy and 15-time Juno Award winner, Team Hughes.
First overall pick, right there, Team Hughes.
Picking second tonight will be the local favorites, Team Matthews. Led by the captain and 7-time All-Star, Austin Matthews, the NHL's leading goal scorer. Morgan Riley, his first All-Star appearance for the star defenseman of the Toronto Maple Leafs. And Justin Bieber, the pop icon, one of the most successful musicians in the history. He's here, the celebrity captain, Team Matthews.
He's ready, he's into it, assistant GM, our 3rd overall pick. Captained by Nathan MacKinnon, MVP favorite, Stanley Cup champion. Nathan will be assisted by his teammate, Cale Makar, only man ever to win the Hobie Baker Norris Trophy, and Conn Smythe will be Cale's 3rd All-Star game. And the celebrity captain, Canadian singer, songwriter, dancer, and actress. You'll see her as our headline performer on Saturday. Give it up for Kate McRae. And our 4th team, kind of a homecoming, Connor McDavid, 4th overall pick of the Edmonton Oilers. He'll be helped out by his boy Leon Draisaitl, and also another Canadian, Arrested Development, Blades of Glory, and maybe the best podcast going right now, Smartlist, Will Arnett. So we'll have 36 players to choose from tonight. Only one couldn't make it for a prior engagement. He will be here tomorrow. He will play in the game. But check out the Jumbotron for the one guy who couldn't be here for his short message.
Hey guys, sorry I'm not there. Fortunately, I was able to find someone to fill in for me. See you soon.
All right, so representing Sid tonight is Ryan Owens, a 7-year-old Timbit kid. Tim Hortons, so important to the hockey community. The Timbits program started in 1982, helped more than 80,000 kids develop confidence, learn teamwork and social skills, and most importantly, have fun.
He will play the part of Sidney Crosby tonight. Tonight, these Timbit kids will be passing out jerseys to our first-round players as they are being picked.
All right, well, let's get right to it. The first 4 rounds, the teams will have 45 seconds to make their pick. Again, it's Team Hughes on the clock as we begin the Tim Hortons NHL All-Star Player Draft. Here we go.
Sound is chaotic.
Team Hughes.
Willie.
Ask who?
Oh, we're mic'd up.
We are mic'd up and we are on.
Oh, go ahead. So either Crosby, Kucherov, Pasternak. Yeah.
Live draft room coverage.
There we go with.
You need 2 goalies before round 7.
Is it Gooch?
Yeah.
You guys look cute. Oh,
Announce it.
Gooch?
Yep.
I didn't realize.
All right.
What do we have, Team
You
Hughes?
guys look cute as hell right now.
We proudly select
Love it.
from the Tampa Bay Lightning,
Love
Nikita
it.
Kucherov.
Oh, what a
Nikita
year.
Kucherov, first player chosen, the NHL's leading point getter right now, a former MVP
There we
for
go.
the Tampa Bay Lightning.
We ripped the band.
Nikita
Now we have
Kucherov
time.
off the board to the Team Hughes with the first overall pick in this year's player draft. That means Team Matthews with Morgan Riley, Justin Bieber, and Austin Matthews, they are officially on the clock.
Okay.
I think we know who we
Yeah,
are.
Oh,
we're ready.
They're ready.
They woke up knowing.
From Calgary, Alberta, by way of Stockholm, Sweden, William Nylander.
William Nylander.
William Nylander. And there he is. A Leaf theme on Team Matthews, Riley, and Bieber.
He gets his first round jersey.
There it is. Number 88 on Team Matthews is William Nylander.
Could frame that one day. All right. Nate McKinnon, third overall pick. 2 players gone. Did you go to bed knowing who you were going to take last night?
Did I go to bed knowing?
Last night knowing who you...
I had an idea.
Okay.
We're going to let Tate make our...
All right, Tate. Make the announcement.
I think we're going to have to go with Sidney Crosby.
I think you do. I think you do. Come on up. Coming up. And the old school Penguin uniform. There he is. Sidney Crosby, of course, was a Timbit kid. I don't know if that's Timbit size or Sidney size, but so Nathan McKinnon, with some provincial love, he gets his boy, Sidney Crosby. All right, Connor McDavid, Leon Draisaitl. Hello, Will. Great to see you, brother.
How are you?
Good to see you. All right, so you got, of course, a snake draft. You're going to get the next 2.
You get the next 2?
So that's a bit of a strategy. You got goalies out there. We all need 2 goalies, right?
I think we're ready to roll. Will's going to pick up.
We're ready to roll. We know exactly who we want.
What kind of player do you need?
We want somebody who's going to make a difference. We want somebody who's going to toe the line. We want Connor Hellebuyck.
Whoa, an early goalie selection.
Come on!
I mean, the Oilers have won 16 in a row. They know defense wins championships, and they're playing great defense lately.
We need it. We need you. We need you.
USA-born Connor Hellebuyck, first overall here in the great hockey city of Toronto. All right, so that's the first 4 picks, David, of our NHL player draft.
I think,
Few surprises there. Connor Hellebuck's off the board. The first round's in the books. Second, third, and fourth rounds all coming up as we continue the Tim Hortons NHL All-Star Player Draft. Welcome back to Scotiabank Arena. The best and brightest stars in the National Hockey League congregating here in Toronto for the next 3 days, and one of those stars, a third-time All-Star, Mitch Marner. Now, Mitch, we saw William Nylander, your teammate, go to your boys. You got to keep the band together, right? You got to be on this team.
We'll see.
Are you going to lobby for Connor not to take you with the next pick, then?
Well, they're drafted. I don't know, whatever they want to do, whatever they want their team. We'll see.
All right, well, we've got 1 round in the books. It looks like you're pretty open to all the options available. Best of luck looking forward as we start round 2 of the draft. Back to you, John.
Yeah, it is interesting. McDavid or McKinnon could try to keep some of that synergy away because they're playing to win on Saturday. So maybe there's even some deals before the show. We don't know. All right, Connor, you went goalie the first time around. Controversial pick. Everyone's talking about it on social media. What about your next pick?
We know what we're going to do?
I think they know. You had a commercial break.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm going to let you guys make the call, but go ahead.
You do.
We think that we need a little bit of goal scoring, so we got David Pastrnak.
Oh, yeah. Carbo loading with pasta. Good call. Imagine these 3 on the ice at the same time. Draisaitl, Leon, and David Pastrnak having another MVP-type season in Boston this year, despite his fellow legends retiring after last year. So Connor McDavid off to a great start. All right, Tate McRae, announce your next pick with Kale and Nate.
So yeah, second pick. We're going to take it back home to Denver, Colorado, and Alexander Georgiev.
Yeah, you need a goalie. Why not go with one that Kale communicates with on a nightly basis? Alex Georgiev joins Team McKinnon. They take one of their 2 goalies. We have 8 goalies here tonight to be chosen. 2 gone so far, 6 to go.
And Team Matthews is on the board. And Justin, I want to know, how much input are you having with the picks tonight?
You said what?
How much input are you having with these picks?
I mean, I'm trusting these guys. Definitely trusting these guys.
Your buddy's still on the board here. I think I might know where this pick's going, or maybe they're going to go off the board. Morgan, Austin, look that way. Let them know who you're taking.
Let's do it.
Get over here.
And there it is. A Leaf reunion.
Come on, baby.
Who do we want next?
Mitch Marner joining his teammates Nylander, Riley, and Matthews.
Goodness.
And there it is.
That's a lot of Toronto.
Round 2, Mitch Marner, and now it's 4 Maple Leafs on Team Matthews, and that means Team Hughes is on the board, not for 1, but for 2 picks. It's a lot of deliberation here.
Hughes brothers are grinding.
Yeah, are you good with that?
They get 2 picks in a row.
Oh, for Demko. Steal Demko.
Whoever you think's better.
All right. Firstly, we got to figure this out. I got to know this. The first pick doesn't matter the second. Are you playing D or center? Like I always want you to play.
Maybe. Go center.
We proudly select from my hometown Vancouver Canucks, Thatcher Demko.
There it is. The first goalie taken by Team Hughes, and nice to get the Canuck players together. The Canucks with 6 players and a head coach. The most representation we've seen at an NHL All-Star game. Thatcher Demko joins the team.
Which one?
Your pick. Yeah.
You guys are on the board once again for a second pick.
All right, our third pick, we're going to go from the Winnipeg Jets, Kyle Connor. Woo!
Wow, sneaky goal scorer, Kyle Connor. Canucks and Jets getting together. And there it is. Kyle Connor and Thatcher Demko join Team Hughes.
Is he good?
All right, so that's Team Hughes. We're going to head over to Austin
Riley,
Matthews' team. And
you want to
Austin,
announce it this time?
Was that the game plan right from the start to get your 2 teammates on your team?
I think so. Mitchie made some outlandish comments that if we don't pick him, he was going to be really upset. So we felt it was right, and then, they're on the board.
All right, well, there's no more Leafs to take, so now you got to pick some of the other players. Do you have someone in mind?
We do. I think Mo's going to make the pick.
Yeah, we're going goalie, Jake Ottinger.
Oh, Big Jake.
Jake Ottinger,
Big Jake.
the Dallas Stars.
Oh, man, how you doing?
How you doing, bro?
Yes, sir. Good to meet you, too.
First-time All-Star, Jake Ottinger joining Team Matthews.
All right, Team McKinnon, it's your call. Of course, Nate, you're a Timbit kid, right?
Yep.
What's your favorite Tim Hortons donut? Do you have one?
Probably the Boston Cream.
Let's go.
That's got to count, right?
Number
That's
1
good.
overall donut.
Yeah, that's
Agreed.
good.
All right.
Really good.
You're building a strong team. Who's the next selection?
I see a lot of them in our division, so got to go with Kirill Kaprizov.
Oh, Kirill, come on up.
What's up, buddy? Good man.
Hi, nice to meet you.
So Kirill Kaprizov of the Minnesota Wild joining
Aww.
Team McKinnon. So Team McDavid once again has 2 picks. Pretty good position to be in, Connor. Obviously, you went goalie first. Man, you get pasta. That's a good value pick right there. Where are you going next? You have 2 picks in a row.
Yeah, I think we need a defenseman.
Yeah.
There's only a handful of them here.
Right.
We're going to go with Rasmus Dahlin.
Oh, filthy. Nobody breaks ankles like Rasmus Dahlin at the blue line. This guy is like a young Allen Iverson. He is filthy. And he'll join a strong offensive juggernaut right now. You might want to find a 2-way player here. Any 2-way players here?
Okay.
What's that?
1 more pick. Knock it out.
Right away?
Knock it out.
I don't know.
This we have not discussed, so this is happening on the fly.
Yeah. What do you think, Will? Put on your analysis hat.
Here's my rule when it comes to picking hockey teams. Don't ask the actor. You know what I mean?
Fair.
I think John Candy made a few picks for the Kings.
Boys, what do you think?
Kind of caught us off guard. What do you think?
Take the
Another
high.
goalie? Turn your mic off first.
You really can't lose. They're all really good.
Huh? Okay. We will pick Robbie Thomas.
There we go.
Robert Thomas.
There we go.
I thought he meant the lead singer of Matchbox 20 for a second. Was he here? Robert Thomas, excellent offensive player.
What?
So Team McDavid continues to get solid.
Hey, buddy.
Shaped up. All right.
Good call.
Back to McKinnon.
Okay.
All right, Tate. How much input do you have in all this?
Pardon?
How much input? Like, just pick your favorite player.
You know, yeah, I'm looking at the names. I kind of trust in the guys on this one.
Okay.
Sebastian Aho, I think.
That's a pretty good one. He can do it all. He can score. He can take a face off. He'll block a shot if he has to. So Sebastian Aho with the Carolina Hurricanes, the latest selection from Nathan McKinnon's squad.
All right, so it's Austin Matthews, Justin Bieber, and Morgan Riley about to make a pick. You got your goaltender last round. You going back to a goalie? You're finding a forward? What's the plan?
I don't know. I think we're going to go with the forward from the Arizona Coyotes, Clayton Keller.
Oh, yeah.
Arizona reunion. You know him so well. You know his game.
I got my guy. Bag.
Some Arizona golf buddies.
What's up, man? Good to meet you.
Yeah, you guys go way. How far back do you guys go?
Junior, so yeah, 16, 17.
How cool is it that we're seeing the growth of the sport,
Take
not
a double
just
here
here in Ontario, but really across North America?
You gotta do what's right for your team too.
You love to see it in
My question
non-traditional hockey markets and places like that. It's great to see more kids playing hockey, picking up a stick, and just enjoying it. So.
Well, that's good. And Morgan, how much influence are you having on these picks?
Do you think Brock will be?
Yeah, it's been fun. I think the picks have been good, so we've got some work to do, but I think we're in a good spot.
All right, so there's Team Matthews. They get Clayton Keller, and now we're over to Team Hughes.
He'll be okay.
Been all over the board. I'm not sure what to predict here.
Team Hughes, we need another 10 minutes. That's all.
Michael, what's the issue? Is there issues? Are you guys arguing?
Yeah, the issue is there are too many good hockey players. We have literally the greatest players on the planet, and there isn't a bad pick. And so it's impossible to know which of the greatest hockey players on our planet to pick. And I'm eating into our 30 seconds. So what's up, boys?
What are we doing?
All right.
You want to go first, Cap?
We're taking. Let's do this. All right. From the Ottawa Senators, Brady to Chuck.
And look at this, Brady Tkachuk. What a great pick. The captain of the Ottawa Senators.
It's up to you. Do your thing.
Maybe a bit of a surprise. There's still some Vancouver Canucks waiting to be drafted, but Team Hughes, they found their man in Brady Tkachuk.
Let's recap now, David. Go through teams 1 through 4.
All right, so Team Hughes, the tail of the tape, they picked Nikita Kucherov first overall. They add star goaltender Demko, then Kyle Connor and Brady Tkachuk as they round out their first picks. Team Austin Matthews, they select William Nylander and Mitch Marner as they keep the band together. And then Jake Ottinger, the goalie from the Dallas Stars, and Clayton Keller, a reunion of sorts from Arizona.
And the M&M boys, McKinnon and McCarr and McRae. Sidney Crosby, what a great selection for them. They get their teammate goalie early, and then Kaprizov and Aho to round out them. And Team McDavid, they took the first goalie. They get Pasta, a defenseman in Rasmus Dahlin, and Robert Thomas could do it all in the offensive end as well. So all 4 teams off to a good start, David.
Speed rounds are coming up, so keep it locked here. It's the Tim Hortons NHL All-Star Player Draft.
Welcome back to the Tim Hortons All-Star Player Draft. As we continue on here, a goalie has been taken by each organization so far. Three of them American-born, just like Jeremy Swayman. So, Jeremy, you're sitting here. These 4 teams all need one more goalie. How nervous are you? I see a little sweat on the brow.
Yeah. I saw the 2 names I was sitting between, and I knew pretty quick I was going to be cast on an island. So I'll work hard for you guys, and hopefully we get some good luck coming our way.
So you anticipated being here by yourself once you were with your fellow guys.
I did. I knew that pretty quick.
How does a goalie prepare for an all-star game like this? 3-on-3, you guys have the most pressure on it. What can you bring to one of these organizations?
I think I'm really glad that it's not counting towards my actual stats, but I'm going to do my job and hopefully help our team get a chance to win.
All right, we'll see if maybe your American brothers, the Hughes, will select you for their second goalie. David, what are they going to do?
Yeah, there has been an American theme with Team Hughes. Their last 3 picks have been Americans in some of the national team.
5 Canucks no matter
They're
what.
debating it now.
And then we can try to trade for Millsy after. Oh my
on there.
All right, make your pick. Yeah? Yeah, go.
Go ahead, man.
All right, from the New Jersey Devils, Jesper Bratt.
And there you go, the man who is replacing Jack Hughes at the All-Star game. Devils brothers, and now All-Star brothers as well.
What's up, Bratter? How you doing?
All right, so Team Hughes has made a selection. You're going to need a goalie, I believe, in your next selection, Team Hughes. And we're back to Team Matthews. Okay, we want to hear you guys deliberate what your next pick's going to be, but I do have a question. You see Jesper Bratt's hair. You guys play with, obviously, William Nylander. Brock Besser's out there. Who's got the best hair in the league?
Oh, it'd be a close tie between those two, I think. I don't know. Maybe Willie, though.
Morg, what do you think?
Willie. Always Willie.
All right, so let's hear it. You guys still need a goalie. You have a few picks to make. You, Justin, Morgan, when you talk it through.
Yeah, I think we're going to wait on the goalie, right?
Yeah, we already talked it through. I think we know who we want.
From the New York Islanders, Matthew Barzal.
Oh, he's filthy.
Speed kills.
I like that pick. That's a quality pick.
Matthew Barzal.
He's going for the MVP award.
His third All-Star game. Fastest skater back in 2020.
Good to see you, brother.
And it's a British Columbia homecoming, right, Morgan? And there it is, Matthew Barzal.
All right, David, while that was going on, I saw a couple of Hughes brothers pop over here and got in Nathan McKinnon's ear. I don't know if Elliot Friedman has already tweeted this out, but was a trade offered you or something, Nathan? What was going on?
Just a mutual understanding. He did me a favor earlier in the draft, so he wants me to pay it back to him, but Tate's going to make our next pick here. So.
Okay, so did they influence this pick, or this is the pick you're going to make?
Yeah, they're saying we need to add some grit. So we're going to go with Tom Wilson.
Perfect.
Nice.
We need somebody who's going to fight Brady Tkachuk. Tom Wilson.
We need some size on the squad, yeah.
Hi.
So Tom Wilson goes to Team McKinnon. All right, Team McDavid, talk it through. Will, what do we need? What are the deficiencies? What's going to bring this a championship on Saturday? We're playing to win.
We've given this a lot of thought. We've applied all of our brain power to it.
Okay.
And we thought...
You seemed disorganized last time, I got to admit.
But you see how hard it is for me to think. Takes every ounce of energy. From Florida, Sam Reinhart.
Just having a monster season. Why wouldn't you take a guy on a heater? When you think of hot NHL commodities, it's Edmonton. They've won 16 in a row, and you think Sam Reinhart. Sam, grab your jersey right behind you. Now that's a quality pick. Okay, so everyone has to pick a goalie now, right? Because we're down the part of the draft where you guys have to pick the 4 remaining goalies, and so you pick the first one. What's up next for Team McDavid?
Yeah, we got to go with another goalie. I think we're going to grab Sam's teammate from Florida, Sam Bobrovsky, or Sergei Bobrovsky.
Sergei! Yeah. They call that synergy.
So Sergei Bobrovsky joining Team McDavid. And so Team McDavid, their current roster, as you see, McDavid, Draisaitl, they took Hellebuck early. Then they had Pasta, Dahlin, Robert Thomas, and Sam Reinhart, couple of righties. And then Sergei Bobrovsky in net. So now we're on to Team McKinnon. Again, you have 3 goalies to choose from, Cale Makar. You know goalies. Which one are you going to choose? It's tough. They're all good.
Yeah, we've been told we got to pick a goalie, so this guy's been all right this year. We'll go with Jeremy Swayman.
Not bad. Jeremy! Come on over. University of Maine product. Mike Richter Award winner.
Welcome to the squad, bro. Yep.
Hi, nice to meet you.
What up, brother? Good stuff. A couple Hockey East college hockey players, Cale Makar and Jeremy Swayman. All right, over to you, David. So, let's go through Team McKinnon's squad first. Again, McKinnon, Makar, that's always a good start. They get Crosby with their first pick. Georgiev in net, Kaprizov, Aho, Wilson, Swayman. All right, Team Matthews, who's your attendee?
All right, so we need a second goaltender to round out your squad. You have 2 options. What do you have?
We're going to go with, from the New York Rangers, Igor Shesterkin.
Can't go wrong with a Vezina winner. Igor Shesterkin joins Team Matthews and rounds out their goaltenders.
How you doing?
What's up, man?
So for Team Matthews, alongside Morgan Riley, they kept it in-house with William Nylander and Mitch Marner early on. Then they found a goalie in Jake Ottinger, Clayton Keller, and Matthew Barzal with some junior ties to these guys. And then Igor Shesterkin, the Vezina winner a few years ago, joins Team Matthews, which firmly puts Team Hughes on the clock. And this is a pretty easy pick to make for you guys.
Yeah.
The goalie.
We get 2 now, right?
But you just one. We have commercial breaks too.
So, okay. Okay. Before the commercial break, you guys want to make this? Why don't you make this one, dude? Which one was it? I think Broccoli.
From Vancouver Canucks, Brock Besser.
Oh wait, you guys needed a goalie though.
We
you have to take a goalie. Sorry. Hold on, Brock. Hold on.
Oh, come on.
He'll be back after the commercial break.
You gotta take.
Follow the rules.
All right,
two goalies before the 7th round. So there's one goalie.
Well, we were going to take the goalie, but we thought we would just, because we had 2 in a row, we felt like.
Can we get security down here, please?
I feel like I just lost a Grammy or an Academy Award or something.
Talbot.
You gonna do the honors?
Yeah.
You good?
Go for it.
All right, Cam Talbot.
Let's go, Cam.
Here he is, a homecoming for Cam Talbot, a second All-Star game for the Kings goalie.
Had to take your goalies before round 7.
We had you. We had you coming next.
And there's Team Hughes after 7 rounds. A distinct flavor to this Quinn Hughes team with Pettersson. They had Kucherov, Demko, Kyle Connor, Brady Tkachuk, Jesper Bratt, and Cam Talbot rounding out the first 7 rounds of our NHL All-Star Player Draft.
Okay, well, time to take a break. I think we know who Team Hughes will take next. If they don't, there'll be issues in Vancouver. We'll be back with that pick next.
Welcome back to a very busy Scotiabank Arena. Hockey fans from around the world keeping their eye on this, including Brock Besser, who's waiting to have his name called and was almost called there. Brock, what's a guy have to do? You're the 2018 All-Star MVP. You're on pace for 50 goals. What's going on here?
Yeah, I don't know. It's just a new year and, just a new self mentally. And it's been a great year for our team so far. Everyone's been working hard, and our whole coaching staff has been great, so it's been fun.
Has it been nerve-wracking, though, sitting through all these picks?
Not too bad, because I got Millsy and Lindy with me, so.
You got some teammates and some friends here, your new teammate, too. All right, we're going to continue this draft, and it's Team Hughes on the board in your name. We'll see if it comes up. Back to you, John.
Yeah, Team Hughes is grinding right now. I don't know if there's dissension.
It's hard.
Like controversy.
You make this pick.
They brought Besser over during the commercial break. I don't know what was said.
Am I on the clock? Are we on the clock?
You're on the clock. You need 3 more players.
Let me just say this on behalf of all my Canuck brothers and sisters. This is nothing that happens tonight better cost me a Stanley Cup. You understand me? I did my hair for 3 hours for this moment. We proudly select Brock Besser from the Vancouver Canucks.
He's wearing out a path on this ice, back and forth.
Hey, Brocky.
For the second time.
All right, David Amber, another player waiting to be picked tonight.
Yeah, Nick Suzuki, who is the first Montreal Canadian player since Mark Recchi to make back-to-back All-Star appearances. This is a different format. Do you like the format?
Yeah, it's been cool so far. I think the captains are doing a good job, and the guys sitting here are anxiously waiting.
Well, the Leafs and Habs have a rivalry, but do you want to make any plea at all? Because it is going to be Austin Matthews and Morgan Riley and Justin Bieber making the next selection.
Yeah, hopefully we can put the rivalry aside, maybe. But, who knows? It's a long rivalry for sure.
All right, best of luck. We got 3 more rounds, John.
All right, Team Matthews. Justin, your squad only has 1 defenseman. Have you talked about maybe adding another one, or where do you think the team should go right now?
Austin, what are you thinking?
Is this
What
our
are you thinking,
pick?
Austin?
Is it
Yours
time?
our pick?
We're on the clock.
On the clock. So what do you
We know who we're going to pick. He has the best mustache in the NHL. I quite envy it. From the Nashville Predators, Philip Forsberg.
That is a lip sweater to be envy of. A prodigious Muzzy.
How you doing?
Philip Forsberg can snipe.
Welcome, buddy.
Another finisher.
Gave him
Good to see you. Yes,
Austin. Mitch. Matthew. Clayton. Good stuff. All right. All right, Team McKinnon. What are we thinking here? Only got a couple picks left. So where are you going now with your latest pick?
Well, we need an agitator, so
Yeah.
no better guy than Travis Konecny.
Perfect. Love it. Travis Konecny, come on down. You're on Team McKinnon.
Hi.
All right. You can take your time, Team McDavid, Will Arnett, Leon Draisaitl. You got plenty of time to talk about it. Again, before your selection, Connor, what does this weekend mean to you? For those maybe watching in the United States, they don't realize you grew up around here. What does this area mean to you? How did it affect you as a young kid growing up?
Yeah, obviously it means a lot to me. Growing up in the area, this building, obviously watching the Leafs grow up, growing up. I have a lot of family and friends in town. It's special for me.
16 wins in a row. Your team is on a heater, you and Leon. What does that feel like when you come to an all-star weekend, you take a break, and you're still on this magical run? Does it make this more relaxing and fun?
Certainly a lot better than where we were. We still got a long way to go. We dug ourselves a big hole, and we're doing a good job of getting ourselves out of it. But certainly special to be on a run like that. It feels good.
Yeah, 5 more months. It's a long season and a long way to go, but we hope to see you guys in June. All right, so you look at the squad. 3-on-3 this Saturday, all-star format. Will Arnett, where are we going? Where do you think we should go? If you talk to the boys about?
I think we got a consensus, right?
Yeah.
Connor?
Yeah.
It's unanimous?
You got it.
We're gonna go with Boone Jenner.
Oh, Boone Jenner. They're not booing, they're saying Boone. Captain the Columbus Blue Jackets. Awesome for Boone to be at the All-Star weekend.
Hey, buddy. Right on. Yeah.
What next?
So before your pick, Connor, you guys can talk about it. Well, let's go through the roster one more time. All these teams have one more pick to go. We'll start with Team McDavid. There it is, Leon and Connor, goalie early. And latest pick, Boone Jenner. That's a nice squad right there. Lots of character and talent. Team McKinnon, with their celebrity captain, Tate McRae. Just took Travis Konecny with their last pick. They got Konecny and Wilson. They might be shorthanded in this game a couple times. We'll have to wait and see on that one, David Amber.
And Team Matthews, of course, Austin and Morgan Riley selecting 2 teammates, William Nylander and Mitch Marner off the hop, and then Ottinger and Shesterkin are their goalies. Keller, Barzal, and Philip Forsberg, as Austin says, with the best mustache in the game, round out their first 7 picks. And for Team Hughes, they're contemplating things right now. Michael Bublé is very animated over there, but he likes the squad so far. They've selected Nikita Kucherov, the leading point getter in the NHL, Thatcher Demko, Kyle Connor, Brady Tkachuk to add a little grit, Jesper Bratt, Cam Talbot, and Brock Besser.
All right, one more selection for each team. We've had plenty of time to talk about it, Connor. We know where we're going?
Yeah, I think so. Will, do you want to make it?
Yeah. We're going to pick a guy who's an awesome hockey player. He plays for a team that is a long-standing rival of the Leafs.
Your team.
Because he's a Hab, my team.
Leaf is
my hometown of Toronto.
Wow.
But we're going to pick Mr. Nick Suzuki. Come on.
A lot of love in the room. Nick Suzuki.
How are you?
So Nick Suzuki will join his team, McDavid. So we'll watch Nick skate over. There's his squad saying hi to his teammates for a day. Saturday, 3-on-3. as we have 4 11-player squads here, and Nick Suzuki is the latest to join Team McDavid. All right. Team McRae, Team McKinnon, Team McCarr, MMM. You have one more pick to go.
Yep.
This could be the difference maker.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Okay, so I'm sad. He just got traded from my hometown team.
Yeah,
Calgary Flames.
You're a big Flame fan, right?
So we're going to go with Elias Lindholm.
Yeah, he earned that this weekend wearing a Flames jersey. So now, one of those unique situations where for the first time he wears a Canuck jersey here at All-Star Weekend. Elias Lindholm, a lot of teams wanted him, and Vancouver got him, and this team got him too. Team McKinnon, well done.
And that puts Austin Matthews on the clock. There's been very little deliberation. You guys are kind of chill, just going about your business. Like, you just agree on every pick?
I think we just, we know who we want, and just make the pick.
Easy as that. You have one defenseman, you have your 2 goalies, and what are you thinking with your second last pick?
Morgan's going to make this one.
Alex DeBrincat from the Detroit Red Wings.
There he is, Alex DeBrincat.
He's got a one-time bomb.
Second-time All-Star.
Big Cat.
And there it is. You have a lot of undersized forwards on your team, like fast, crafty guys. All right, so Austin Matthews has one more pick to make. And there's the final pick of the 8th round. Team Hughes, they've been talking a lot. Michael Bublé's been doing most of the talking. What's going on?
Oh, I mean, we're in heaven. We love the team we have. It's beautiful. Are you kidding me? Who wants to? We know the pick. It's just a matter of who wants to make the pick.
If we got from Vancouver, JT Miller.
There is the rugged forward, JT Miller. What a season he's had. His first All-Star appearance, on pace for 112 points. He joins his teammates on the Vancouver Canucks.
4 Canucks on Team Hughes, David.
It's 5. 5 with Demko.
He said you would never do that, right?
Like, forwards and one goalie.
So my goodness, it's the Vancouver Canucks versus the Toronto Maple Leafs when you look at these 2 teams, because
Bublé's clearly running that
teams.
show.
Yeah.
All those Canucks. So we have 4 players left. We're going to take a break, and they're going to find out what team they will be joining all at the same time when we come back at the Tim Hortons NHL All-Star Player Draft. Back for the conclusion after this.
Welcome back to Scotiabank Arena as we're ready to wrap up the Tim Hortons NHL All-Star Player Draft. And again, we have 8 rounds in the books. We have 4 players remaining. We'll get to those players in just a matter of moments. And of course, in case you're just tuning in, Team Hughes, again with Quinn Hughes and his brother Jack Hughes as co-captains, Elias Pettersson as the assistant, and Michael Bublé have selected Nikita Kucherov, Thatcher Demko, Kyle Connor, Brady Tkachuk, Jesper Bratt, Cam Talbot, Brock Besser, and JT Miller. So count them, 5 Vancouver Canucks on that team. For Team Matthews, with Austin Matthews and Morgan Riley and Justin Bieber as their celebrity captain, have selected 2 Leafs back-to-back, William Nylander and Mitch Marner, followed by Jake Ottinger, Clayton Keller, Matthew Barzal, Igor Shesterkin, Philip Forsberg, and their last pick was Alex DeBrincat.
Okay, Team McKinnon, with help from Cale Makar and Tate McRae. Sidney Crosby was their first pick. Georgiev, Kaprizov, Aho, Wilson, Jeremy Swayman, Travis Konechny, and the new Vancouver Canuck, Elias Lindholm. They have 1 pick remaining. And then Team McDavid. Connor McDavid with help from Leon Draisaitl and Will Arnett, Pasternak, Dahlin, Thomas, Reinhart, Bobrovsky, Boone Jenner, and Nick Suzuki. So again, each team has 10 players. They all have 1 more to go. We have 4 All-Stars yet to be chosen, and they will be eventually chosen now.
And we'll start with Nathan McKinnon. Different format, something you're not maybe used to. How do you like the new format?
It's good. I mean, I'm not the best public speaker in the world, but it was fun. I think the fans enjoyed it, and definitely better than years past for sure.
And did Sid say, hey, I know what you're doing there, you better take me first round, even though I'm not going to be there in person, just because you guys go so far back?
I didn't even know he wasn't going to be here until I saw on the video, but yeah, obviously we're buddies. It'll be fun to play an All-Star game together.
How nice is it to have this opportunity? There's a lot of guys you're buddies with, but a lot of guys you probably haven't spent a lot of time off ice with. You're getting that opportunity now.
Yeah, it's fun to hang out with the best players in the league. You know, I haven't met a bad hockey person, and I'm excited to meet the guys on the team and other guys around the league.
All right, thanks, Nathan. John.
All right, Nate's team needs one more dude. You guys need one more dude. Hello, Jack. Hello, Quinn. Jack, you still came this weekend despite not being able to play. Why?
Just draft a team with my brother. You know, that's pretty fun. So I think we drafted a good team, and hopefully they win it.
All right, Quinn, what do you think so far as you look at the roster? What did you think coming into this, how it would feel like, and what ended up happening?
It was obviously a pretty cool night, great atmosphere here, and you know, got 5 out of 6 Canucks, something we were looking to do. But yeah, happy with our squad.
Team Hughes is ready to go.
All right, and I wanted to talk to Tate McRae because you have a big performance coming on Saturday. How excited are you for that?
I'm so excited. It's my first time at the All-Star game, so I brought my dad. We're stoked to be here.
And I know you're Flames fans, and it was a pretty, interesting trade, obviously, yesterday, and you said you're obviously sad to see Lindholm go. What's it like when you go to the games and you're in the Saddle Dome?
It's so fun. I was just back in Calgary for Christmas, and it's always fun seeing my friends and cheering them on.
We'll be cheering you on Saturday night. John.
So again, we have 4 great NHL players left: Bjorkstrand, Vetrano, Hurdle, and Trocheck. And the way we're going to find out, and how they will find out what team they will be on, we're getting help from a living legend who is in town. His number is in the rafters here in Toronto. He played in 8 NHL All-Star games. He's in the Hall of Fame to help us deliver the envelopes to find out where these fellas are going. Dave Keon. Let's hear it for the Hall of Famer, Toronto.
Mr. Keon, it's great to have you here, and this is kind of a cool moment as well. How much does this bring you back, the All-Star games you played in?
There weren't as many people the night before, but it's nice to be here.
Well, welcome back. It's great to have you here. What we're going to have is the envelopes. You have the Timbits here with the envelopes. They're going to get the envelopes to you. You're going to kind of shake them up, and the players will pull an envelope, and they'll know what team they're on. We should introduce the players as well. Vinny Trocheck, Thomas Hurdle. Would you guys like to come forward? Frank Vetrano as well. Oh, all right. First, we'll get the envelopes given to Mr. Keon by these guys.
Yep. There you go. These have the 4 teams inside the envelope. So, Dave, you mix those up a little bit, just a little bit of a shuffle. And then pass them out. Fan them out like a deck of... Oh, he's going to hand them out. So, random. There's Vinny Trocheck, Thomas Hurdle of the Sharks, Frank Vetrano, Oliver Bjorkstrand of the Seattle Kraken. So, these guys will open up the envelopes and find out who they play for. We'll do it one at a time. Vinny, we'll start with you. Why don't you go first, Vinny? Open it up and find out what team you'll be joining on Saturday at the NHL All-Star Game. Team Matthews. There's Justin Bieber.
Team Matthews.
So Vinny Trocheck.
And they played together on the 2016 Team North America.
Thomas Hurdle.
Of sight.
What team will you be joining? Team McDavid. Get some size in the middle.
Frankie, block shots, come on.
Frank Vetrano, pride of Springfield, Mass. Chicken parm always on the menu. Team Hughes, Michael Bublé. You get another Pacific time zone player.
And speaking of the Pacific Division, Oliver Bjorkstrand, hold on, just a matter of moments. I think we know where this is going to go.
Yeah, process
just to confirm it. Tate McRae, Nathan McKinnon, Cale Makar, welcome Oliver Bjorkstrand to your team.
So don't forget what a great night this was. Of course, we have the skills competition tomorrow. That's 7 o'clock on Sportsnet, ESPN in America. And, of course, that'll also be another interesting new twist here on All-Star Weekend.
And Michael, you've seemed very invested in all of this. How do you like your team? Now that it's all said and done, how do you like your team?
I love my team. Are you kidding me?
What do you love about them?
I love that it looks eerily similar to my fantasy hockey team that's in first place right now.
Well, that's good news. And Justin, how are you feeling about Team Matthews?
Feeling great.
Feeling good? Good. All right, he's feeling good. Austin, any last words to you?
No, we're looking forward to getting this thing going. So I know Toronto's going to bring the noise for everybody. It's going to be a good weekend.
All right. Final words. Will and Art, you get the final word about tonight. You get the final words on tonight's festivities.
Well, this is great to be here in Toronto. I'm not worthy to be standing next to Mr. Dave Keon. It's so fantastic to have him here. Just an absolute legend. To be here with all these guys, all these incredible players who do this for a living and come in here and are going to give a good show to all the fans. You guys make it possible. We're just here to entertain you guys.
Well said. Well said. All-Stars, future Hall of Famers, Stanley Cup champions, all on this stage.
And this is it. This is the end of the Tim Hortons NHL All-Star Player Draft. I want to thank you all for attending. Again, this is day one of 3 days of activities here in Toronto as we recognize the best in the world and the biggest celebrities in the world as well. Thank you so much for watching and enjoy NHL All-Star Weekend in Toronto.
Good night, Toronto.